Welcome to the 10 realm. Today, we're diving deep into the golden decade of cinema, the 1970s. From psychological thrillers to space epics, this was the era that changed Hollywood forever. So grab your popcorn, because here are the top 10 most important and influential movies of the 1970s. Number 10, The Exorcist. Starting off our list is a film that had people fainting in theaters, The Exorcist, directed by William Friedkin. Starring Ellen Burstyn, Max von Sydow, and Linda Blair, this horror masterpiece shocked audiences with its graphic depiction of demonic possession and religious terror. It won 2 Academy Awards, Best Sound and Best Adapted Screenplay, and was the first horror film ever nominated for Best Picture. But more than just awards, The Exorcist changed the horror genre forever, proving that scary films could also be serious cinema. It opened the door for modern horror classics and elevated the genre to new heights.
I believe we should begin. Avoid conversations with the demon. The demon is a liar. He will mix lies with the truth.
Why, Jimmy?
To attack us. Do not listen.
That thing isn't my daughter.
It is he who commands you. The power of Christ compels you.
What an excellent day for an exorcism.
Number 9, Annie Hall. Coming in at number 9 is Annie Hall, a film that redefined romantic comedies. Directed by Woody Allen and starring Allen himself alongside Diane Keaton, this quirky love story is anything but conventional. The film won 4 Oscars, including Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actress for Keaton, and Best Original Screenplay. Annie Hall broke all the rules, it played with time, broke the fourth wall, and blended neurotic humor with raw emotional insight. It showed that romance could be intelligent, messy, and hilarious, often all at once.
What's your name?
Allison?
You're like New York Jewish left-wing liberal intellectual, Central Park West, Brandeis University with the socialist summer camps, and the father with the Ben Shahn drawings, right? And the really, strike-oriented kind of... stop me before I make a complete imbecile of myself.
No, that was wonderful. I love being reduced to a cultural stereotype.
Number 8, Chinatown. At number 8, we have Chinatown, a neo-noir detective thriller directed by Roman Polanski. Starring the iconic Jack Nicholson and the elegant Faye Dunaway, this film took the classic noir style and gave it a modern, gritty twist. It received 11 Academy Award nominations, winning for Best Original Screenplay by Robert Towne, a script still taught in film schools today. Chinatown peeled back the sunny facade of Los Angeles to reveal corruption, betrayal, and a hauntingly unforgettable ending. It's a masterclass in tension, atmosphere, and cinematic storytelling.
Did you have affairs?
Mr. Giddy's.
Did he know about it? Where were you when your husband died? You were seeing someone too. For very long?
I don't see anyone for very long, Mr. Giddy's. It's difficult for me.
Number 7, A Clockwork Orange. Next up, Stanley Kubrick's disturbing vision of the future, A Clockwork Orange. Starring Malcolm McDowell as the ultra-violent anti-hero Alex DeLarge, this film dared to explore free will, morality, and psychological conditioning. It earned 4 Oscar nominations, including Best Picture and Best Director, though it was also heavily censored and banned in several countries. Despite, or because of, its controversy, A Clockwork Orange became a cult classic. Its stylized violence, haunting soundtrack, and bold narrative made it one of the most talked about and studied films of the decade.
What else could that be?
Now it was lovely music that came to my aid, a bit of the old Ludwig van.
Pretty well, little brother. Pretty well.
Number 6, Taxi Driver. You talkin' to me? You know the line, and that's Taxi Driver, our pick for number 6. Directed by Martin Scorsese and starring Robert De Niro, Jodie Foster, and Harvey Keitel, this film takes a dark look at urban isolation and mental collapse. It won the Palme d'Or at Cannes and received 4 Oscar nominations, including Best Picture and Best Actor. De Niro's performance as Travis Bickle, a disillusioned Vietnam vet turned vigilante, became iconic. The film influenced everything from psychological thrillers to anti-hero dramas, and helped define the gritty realism of 70s cinema.
Hi. I'd like to volunteer.
Why?
Why? Because I think that you are the most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
Number 5, Jaws. At number 5, it's the shark that changed everything, Jaws, directed by a young Steven Spielberg. Starring Roy Scheider, Robert Shaw, and Richard Dreyfuss, this thriller made people afraid to go in the water, and afraid to miss a summer blockbuster. It won 3 Oscars, Best Editing, Best Sound, and Best Original Score, and became the first film to gross over $100 million. Jaws invented the summer blockbuster, changing how movies were marketed and released. Its suspenseful pacing and unforgettable music turned Spielberg into a household name.
On your own authority?
Is it true that most people get attacked by sharks in 3 feet of water, about 10 feet from the beach?
Yeah.
The beaches are open, and people are having a wonderful time.
A shark is attracted to the exact kind of splashing and activity that occurs whenever human beings go in swimming. You cannot avoid it. What we are dealing with here is a perfect engine, an eating machine.
Number 4, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Coming in at number 4 is One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, directed by Milos Forman and starring Jack Nicholson in one of his greatest performances. Also featuring Louise Fletcher as the cold and calculating Nurse Ratched, this film swept the Oscars, winning the Big Five: Best Picture, Director, Actor, Actress, and Screenplay. Set in a mental institution, the story is a powerful indictment of institutional control and conformity. With raw emotion and unforgettable performances, Cuckoo's Nest remains a symbol of rebellion, freedom, and the cost of nonconformity.
Hey, what the hell's going on here? Oh, Jesus!
Number 3, Apocalypse Now. At number 3, The Horror, It's Apocalypse Now, directed by Francis Ford Coppola. Starring Martin Sheen, Marlon Brando, Robert Duvall, and Dennis Hopper, this Vietnam War epic was as chaotic behind the scenes as it was on screen. It won 2 Oscars for cinematography and sound, and received the Palme d'Or at Cannes. A surreal adaptation of Conrad's Heart of Darkness, the film is a descent into madness, examining the thin line between civilization and savagery. It's not just a war film, it's a psychological odyssey.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning. It smells like victory.
Number 2, Star Wars. In second place, a film that launched a galaxy far, far away. Star Wars, written and directed by George Lucas, became a global phenomenon. Starring Mark Hamill, Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher, and Alec Guinness, the film turned sci-fi into mainstream cinema. It won 7 Academy Awards, including for visual effects, score, and editing, and changed Hollywood forever. With groundbreaking special effects, world-building, and iconic music by John Williams, Star Wars introduced us to the Force and made nerd culture cool. It redefined what movies could be. Number 1, The Godfather. And finally, at number 1, the film that made us an offer we couldn't refuse, The Godfather, directed by Francis Ford Coppola. Starring Marlon Brando, Al Pacino, James Caan, and Diane Keaton, this sweeping saga of crime and family is pure cinematic perfection. It won 3 Oscars, Best Picture, Best Actor, Brando, and Best Adapted Screenplay, and changed the face of American filmmaking. More than a gangster movie, The Godfather is a rich, complex tale of power, loyalty, and identity. It set a new bar for acting, direction, cinematography, and storytelling. No film has had a greater influence on modern cinema.
Don't ask me about my business, Kate.
Is it true?
Leave the gun. Technical only.
And there you have it, the 10 movies that shaped the 1970s and transformed the film industry as we know it. Which one is your favorite? Did we miss a classic you love? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more top 10s here on the 10 Realm. See you in the next countdown.